What's up, guys? In this video today I'm going to be showing you how to use FUT Bot Manager, which is a bot program and auto bidding tool for FIFA 16 Ultimate Team. Once you have your subscription code in your email, we're going to just go right into how to use the program. So first we're going to open it up. It'll check for an update. I already updated it. And I already have my subscription in email, so there's no need for me to go to the website and double check. So I'll just copy this. Give it a second to see. It's going to check the website and it's going to verify that it's working. Alright, we'll have to restart the application. No biggie. Alright, it's building a player database. This can take a bit, so I'm going to just go ahead and pause the video, and then I will come back once it's processed. Alright guys, looks like it's ready, so we will continue to do the bot. So the first thing we'll probably do is I'll add another bot. I'm going to have to blur this out so you guys don't see it, so let's hope I can enter it in the first time. So I gotta enter the security code. Alright, looks like it worked. So this is kind of the beginning page of the program when you first open it up. You got your market list, your auction list, your trade pile, the analyzer, which we'll get to, some settings, and your log. I guess most of you are just going to want to learn how to start trading right away, so we'll just get right into it. So we'll add a player. So this is just how you start the trade. It'll build a player list. You kind of decide who you want to do. Pretty much has every single player on here, and it gets updated once a new team of the week comes out. So let's just pick a player. What do you guys want to do? Let's do Ronaldo from the Bundesliga. So you just type his name in, and all the players with Ronaldo and their name will come up. You'll have add to analyzer list, add to market list. You want to select add to market list. Usually the settings I run, chemistry, anything, doesn't really matter. Position, I always try and specify their position, like usually what's on futbin.com. I run about 8 processes, meaning it'll run 8 cards at a time, so it'll buy and trade 8 maximum. You can leave these settings blank. This just allows you to have a buy limit. This has you a sell limit. Let's see. We'll get into the price. You have 2 different methods and step in the manual. So if you do your own, like buying and selling, you want to buy a card for a certain price and you know this price is going to go up, you'll do the manual. Steps is automatic, so it runs 24/7. Sell price, usually I just keep this at -1. Sells at 1 below the buy now price, which the program finds, which I'll show you in a second. The buy price I usually set to 2. So if the price drops an increment, you can still be making profit, which is good when you're not paying attention to the program. It's just running. I always set my buy now to +3 because most bots will get tricked up because their buy nows are calculated through the first couple pages. So it just finds the average of all of them. So if you have more higher buy nows, it'll make other bots buy your cards at a higher price. Buy price limit, I don't really set that, so I kind of just keep it the way that price level is. In my settings, so you have max expire auction. This is what the bot will find, what cards under the minute it'll bid on. This will update its price every 45 minutes, and then it'll check the market list every 10. You can buy now only, so you can set up a bid sniper, which is technically this one, but this one just bids at your max price. This one buys the cards if someone lists up at a lower price. I usually leave these off because I don't like running these. Sometimes you can lose the money with them. But I changed max expire option to 40. Then I change update market price to 30, just so it kind of keeps more updated with the market, because sometimes prices for players change quite frequently. So all you got to do is just add them, and you can keep doing it too. It doesn't really matter. It'll keep the same settings for each card when you open this window up, so you don't have to rechange it every time. And they also do contracts, fitness cards, position cards, and then chemistry styles. I don't really do any of those because those are pretty much all market set prices, where the player cards usually change quite frequently. So we'll go ahead and close out of that. As you can see, it's already calculated our profit potential at our buy price, at our sell price. It's found the minimum buy now, and the maximum bid someone's been bidding on. So that's all the info we need, and all you got to do is just turn off skip and it'll start bidding. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm not going to trade for a bit, but this will have the auction list. It'll put the players up here, which you'll see. You can tell I'm already trading some players, but this was a couple days ago. I haven't turned on this account in a while, so the prices have definitely dropped, but that's why my estimated profit's at 0. But it tells you the value of the player, so I'm just trying to get these unloaded, and hopefully I can sell them for a profit. I think I have earlier, because I was at 85 and now I'm at 106. Analyzer. So what you do is you can add a player and have them analyzed without having to trade them, but usually when you have a player added to the list, it'll start right now, but he hasn't been trading long enough, so it won't have anything to show you. But you can do it separately so he doesn't get traded. Settings. Some of these are important. You can change your colors. I don't know. I don't really like. It's not that important to me. I would keep these the same. I wouldn't change these. Min coins left. It's just the minimum coins you have before all auctions stop. I wouldn't change that. Keep your durations for your auctions at 1 hour. You can adjust these to how many ever you have. So if my watch list right now is 50, so I can trade that and put it up to 50, and my trade pile I can put up to 100, but it doesn't really matter. You'll never have 30 cards running, or you'll probably get auction stuck. Minute pause, 60 minutes, that's perfect. Don't touch that. Running minutes, don't touch that. Player contracts, I usually set it between 7 and 10. I put 10 just in case I get players with more fitness, so I'm not selling cards with 40 fitness or 30 fitness, but usually I put it down to 7 if I want to. If your trade pile is full, it'll stop trading. I won't undersell items. You can turn this off if you start if your trade pile is getting backed up and you can't sell anything. You can just have them unload, and you won't quite make the profit you need, but you'll probably make a little bit, or you'll break even. It's good to get when your trade pile is full. Shield. I don't know what this does. I just kind of keep it on. It says protection against other bots and humans. Mask account, I don't really need that right now. Switch to mobile emulation when stuck. You can activate that. It just allows you to, if you get auction stuck, which means EA stops you from buying and trading because you were trading too much or doing too many searches, you can turn on mobile and it'll switch it to the mobile emulation, so it'll trade on a mobile phone, and then you can still trade without getting stuck. And then here's the log. It just kind of tells you everything that's going on, so if something's not working, you can check it out and kind of look. It says, so we started, you can see I sold some players when I opened up the trade pile, put the other guys back on auction that we just saw. So here it says I added Naldo to the list. It's checking his price, check. and then it found all the information we need. Here's global requests, the amount of requests you're making, how many bids you made. If this number is 1 for auction stuck, it's going to tell you that your auction is stuck. So you got to turn on the mask account, or not mask account, the switch mobile when stuck, and that'll allow you to evade that and keep trading. I don't think there's really much else to show you guys. If you want to do these manually for some reason, if they're not working, you can always do get list and then clear list, get list process pile. Like I said, the program's pretty intuitive. You don't need to know a lot to use the program. It's a very simple, easy concept. It has everything laid out the way you need to. Most of the stuff you don't really need to use if you're just going to try and trade for coins. But if you become a more advanced trader, you can obviously use more of the features, which will allow you to make more coins. Couple tips I would say to use would be to, if you have around 100,000 coins, trade with guys that are between 5 to 10K. I wouldn't go any higher because you want to do mass quantities instead of quality. And then once you get around to like 300,000, 400,000, I would start doing into the 10 to 30K range. So doing like players like Philip Lahm and who else? Diego Costa. Trade those guys, and you'll want to trade them like I just showed you. And you'll buy less, but you'll be making twice or 3 times as much profit potential as this Naldo here. So you'll be making 600 coins. So it's pretty much, if you have a lot of money, you'll make more money. If you don't have a lot, you got to go with the smaller players for now. But I use 2 accounts right now, and I trade both the 10 to 30K range, and I also trade just to the 10K range. And both accounts run perfectly. I make a ton of money on each one, but with the 10 to 30K range account, I make 50K a day, and on the other one, I make only 20. So there is a difference.